Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's AJ Wrights Crypto, and today we are starting a brand new segment on the channel that I aim to do at least 4 days a week. And this segment is called 4 Charts in 4 minutes. And on these charts, we will be looking at the 4-hour time frames. A lot of fours going on here. But the thing is, I want to give, a lot of overviews throughout the week on large time frames. So you can watch this video a couple hours after it comes out, 12 hours after it comes out, and you'll only be off by a few candles when you watch this video later on, which is why I'm doing the 4-hour time frame. If you want to get zoomed in on these charts or actually look at the actual charts that I'm trading every single day, make sure you sign up for my Telegram group over at ajalphagroup@gmail.com. Send me an email. We'll go through the checklist. We'll get you going. The first chart, going to start my timer, is Bitcoin. 4 hours. What I really like about Bitcoin right now is that we did, we're fighting this 64,350 level. We temporarily touched 65,000. I really like the curvature of the 50 EMA. It looks like on the 4-hour chart here, looks like we're about to form a bull cross here on the 4-hour between the 200 and the 50 EMA. Also, we just printed a green dot on market cipher B on the 4-hour chart. The larger the time frame, the more it matters. Recently, I've broken out of this descending broadening channel, and if you look at the point of control on the visible range volume profile, it looks like Bitcoin in no time could maybe get up to maybe 68,000, which would be a 5% move from right now. I think hopefully in the next couple days. Wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin comes down to retest the 200. I'm not going to like it if Bitcoin loses 61.7. Bitcoin holds 61.7. The retest is fine. I do think 68,000 is in the cards for Bitcoin probably in the next week or so. Next chart, PAL. A lot of you know this one. I've talked about this one before. We talked about this one in the Telegram group before, as it was putting in higher highs here. And we drew this trend line. It broke down. That was good for a short in the group. Top to bottom, a 53% in 24 days. Not a bad trade for the group. But what about right now? PAL is in this triangle here, marked in the blue lines, okay? And it's actually really getting close to coming up and breaking through 29.6, which is a big support resistance level. And also breaking 29.6 would break PAL out of this, long-term descending, this big downtrend triangle right here. We've been in this triangle for 127 days. So PAL breaking through this would be extremely significant, not to mention the point of control from the current price point is 31% above the current price, around just under 37 cents. If PAL breaks out and gets above 29.6, I would set that alarm. We could be looking at a 30% move for PAL. This right here is a screenshot that I gave to the Telegram group on July 8th. And I said, hey, if Popcat can get above 42.6, get above 47.8, I think this thing is going to absolutely explode. And look what happened. Boom. Here we were. We were in this little down channel here. We broke above 47.9 right there. Not 47.8, 47.9. From the break of this level to the local top, we are looking at about 100% move in about 3 days. About 3 days. Gave you guys that trade over at the Telegram group. Maybe you should consider joining the group. Wink, wink. Everyone was given this trade. A lot of people nailed this trade. I nailed this trade. A lot of money being made over at the group. What about Popcat right now? Right now, the 72, when I give numbers that are bigger numbers mean it's a more important of a level. So this was the previous all-time high back before. There's also an idea cup handle. That idea is very much in motion for Popcat. The measured move is all the way up here. All right, so from where we are now to the top of the measured move on the cup and handle was a 42% move to $1.24. I think could be in the cards for Popcat, but do keep in mind that it is in price discovery. I would write down all these alarm levels here in case we turn back the other way. Could be good for shorts, because the point of control, as you just saw there, is, there's a lot of volume down here at 45 cents. This thing could continue, but it's hard to tell in times of price discovery because it's in discovery. There's no volume up here to go off of. So what I would do would zoom in and set more conditional ranges inside of support resistance levels in there and make a trade. I will zoom in and put a Popcat position in the Telegram group today after this video. And lastly, Shiba. On Phemex, we use the 1,000 SHIB, so it's only like 1 cent or 2 cents instead of a lot of zeros and a 3 or whatever. So right here, Shiba, look at where we are. Okay. Oops, did not mean to do that. Look at where we are right here. And now look at the volume profile. We are in the middle of a low volume node, also in a big long-term triangle similar to, PAL. Okay, how long have we been in this triangle? About 132 days. It would make sense for Shiba to eventually kind of work its way up to, breaking out of this. And it makes sense because we're in a low volume node. We're either going to move up to here to 2.5 cents, or we're going to get shut back down and end up back in here. This 0.154 level is very important because if you actually go to the daily chart back here, this was the previous top all the way back in February. That's why that support resistance level matters so much where we are right now. We did temporarily break it. A lot of charts put in a lower low, but structurally speaking, it's not the end of the world as long as you recover. Not to mention on the 4-hour chart here, if you kind of get rid of this trend line, it does look like the EMAs are forming to make a bull cross on a 4-hour chart on the Shiba chart as well. So I am right now, I'm not in a Shiba trade, but I'm watching this one because, one, I don't really care so much about, we're about 10% away from getting to the breakout point. I'm kind of being patient with this one, waiting for it to break out, and that's when I will make my move. But this one's certainly on my watch list. I want to catch the breakout of Shiba. So there you go. 4 charts in 4 minutes. I went a little bit over there. It's a new segment. Give me a break here, but smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if there's a chart you want me to cover tomorrow in 4 charts in 4 minutes, put it down below in the comments. I would like to cover any chart you want to see. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Get rich or get wrecked. Later.